All right, let's get right into it. I want you to forget everything you think you know about steel buildings. Seriously, we're about to take a virtual tour of a brand new 2025 facility, and I promise it's going to completely change how you see steel construction. Let's go. First up, I want you to lock this number into your brain. 8 weeks. What can you get done in 8 weeks? Well, in the world of modern steel, you can go from a patch of dirt to a fully finished 10,000 square foot building. We're not talking about just breaking ground. We're talking about unlocking the front door and moving in. And just to put that into perspective, look at this. With a traditional build, 8 weeks in, you'd maybe still be waiting for the concrete foundation to cure. With modern steel, you're already open for business. This speed, it's not just a nice little perk. It's a massive advantage, and it's just the first one we're going to look at.
So as we walk up to our virtual building, the first thing you notice is how it looks. Yeah, the days of those ugly, boring industrial boxes are long gone. We're talking clean lines, customizable exteriors. These buildings actually look amazing.
But you know what? The outside is just the warm-up act. Let's step through these doors and see where the real magic happens.
The second you're inside, it just hits you. This feeling of wide open, uninterrupted space. This is where the raw strength of steel really starts to flex its muscles.
And how do they get that incredible feeling of openness? With this number right here, 100 feet. That is the width of this building with absolutely zero support columns on the inside. It's all possible because steel has this incredible strength-to-weight ratio. You get all the structural muscle you need without sacrificing a single inch of floor space.
So what does a column-free building actually mean for you? Well, it means total freedom. You can lay out your floor plan however you want. Need to install massive overhead cranes? No problem. The structure's already built for it. And with 22 feet of clear height, you can stack things high or even at a second level. The space works for you, not the other way around.
But the real genius of this building goes way beyond just the space inside. Let's talk about the unsung hero, the walls and the roof. This is what we call the high-performance shell, and it's where you find some incredible tech that saves you money and gives you peace of mind.
Your first line of defense against the weather starts right up top. The roof has this special reflective coating. As you can see, it literally bounces 85% of the sun's heat right back into the sky. It's such a simple idea, but it makes a huge difference in keeping the building cool, which means your AC unit gets to take it easy.
And here's what that smart roofing, combined with some seriously good insulation, means for your wallet. You're looking at energy bills that are up to 60% lower than a typical building. That's not a small discount. We're talking thousands and thousands of dollars back in your pocket every single year.
But this high-tech shell isn't just about saving cash, it's about being tough. These things are engineered to handle 140-mile-per-hour hurricane-force winds. Heavy snow? Not a problem. And since it's steel, you can just forget about things like rot or termites. Ever. It's a true zero-maintenance shell built to last for decades.
Okay, so we've covered that they're fast, they're spacious, and they're super efficient. But now we gotta bust the biggest myth of all, the idea that steel buildings are only good for being a warehouse or a workshop.
So, is that really all they're good for? Storage and workshops? That's the old way of thinking, and we are here to absolutely shatter that idea, because what you can create inside these things is pretty incredible.
Just look at this. You can start with that huge open floor, perfect for manufacturing, right? But since there are no interior walls holding the roof up, you can easily add partitions, and boom, you've got a retail showroom. Or take it all the way and build out a slick professional office suite that looks just as good as anything you'd find in a downtown high-rise.
And get this, these buildings are designed for the future. They come with built-in channels for wiring, so tech upgrades are a breeze. They're ready for smart home systems, and they even have mounting points already integrated for solar panels. You're not just getting a building for today, you're investing in one that's ready for tomorrow. So when you add everything up, the speed, the strength, the efficiency, the flexibility, it all points to one crucial thing, the bottom line. This is just a fundamentally smarter way to invest your money.
Let's circle back to that incredible 8-week timeline and see how it works. It's like a perfectly choreographed dance. While the foundation is being poured on site, all the steel parts are being precision cut in a factory. The second the foundation is ready, the frame goes up, the walls get clipped on, and the interior work starts. It's a well-oiled machine designed to eliminate waste and get things done fast.
And now, for what might be the most important slide of this whole tour, the total cost. On average, a modern steel building costs 40 to 60% less than a traditional one. Just
Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about nearly half the price. A saving like that can be an absolute game changer for a small business or an entrepreneur.
But the value doesn't even stop there. Think about it. You move in months earlier, so you start making money sooner. The durability means you often pay less for insurance. They're good for the planet too, made from recyclable materials with 75% less waste. And because they're so tough, they hold their value over the long haul. It's a win from every single angle.
So after all that, we're left with one final thought. When you have a building method that is faster, stronger, more efficient, more flexible, and more affordable, is it really just another option? Or is it a fundamental shift in how we should think about construction? I think the future of building is already here. And yeah, it's made of steel.